Welcome back, everyone, to YGO Pulse. This is David. I am here with Jacob. We got a ton of news here. We got some lore to look at. We got some card reveals. We just got a ton of stuff. So we'll just jump right into it because we don't make this too long. So we'll just keep going. All right. First up, we have the Despi Archetype. This is all part of the Abyss lore. This is more of the Albaz line and corrupted stuff.
I'm really excited about this lore. It's finally giving us an antagonist to the whole series.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I thought Stigmatica was the antagonist, which is funny.
Oh, you'll see how they combine.
All right, first up, we got Despion of Comedy. It's a dark fairy. It's a level 1, 0 attack, 2000 defense. You can only use this card's first or second effect per turn, long as the turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a face-up Despia you control, you can discard this card, negate the effect. So sweet, little bit of a hand trap. You know, if this card is in your graveyard, tribute a fusion monster specialist. So extender, you know, it does what it does. It's
slow. It's too slow.
Yeah, another level 1, Despion of Tragedy. It is a level 1 dark fairy, 400. You can only use this card's first or second effect. That's probably all of the cards. If this card is sent to the graveyard, so I guess
it doesn't work with the other level 1.
If you can send this card to the graveyard or banish by card effect, you can add a Despion monster from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target a Stigmatica spell or trap set to your field. Okay.
Now this is level 1 I like, because you can normal summon it and then go into All Mirage, you can go into Anima, you can go into Link Kuriboh, then you can add one Despia from your deck to your hand.
So
unless it needs to be sent to the graveyard by a card effect, then that's only good for fusion material.
Or is banished by a card effect. So its effect is it's cost. Okay. We got level 4, we got Jester. Albert Jester of Despia is 1800 attack. You can only use his effects once per turn. If this card is normal or special, add a Stigmatica spell or trap from your deck. Okay, you got 2 searchers. That's pretty good. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field by opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, target one effect monster your opponent controls. Special summon this card. If you do, negate that target's effects until the end of this turn.
This card does a lot for the archetype. It's a search for a very good spell and trap that we'll get to later.
On summon, yeah.
It is a negate.
That's pretty cool. Protection. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Dragmaturgia of Despia. I don't want to say Despis. Level 8, 3000, 1500. Okay, that's pretty cool. Only one effects once per turn. If a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link monster is special summoned, you can target an effect monster on the field. Negates effects until this turn. End of this turn. Wow. Doesn't matter who summons it. It does target though. If this card is used as material for fusion from hand, field, or sent to graveyard, or banished, you can special summon it. So basically, no matter how you use it, you're not actually losing a material. That's pretty nice for fusion decks in general.
You were talking about Dogmatica. That monster up there is actually Maximus.
Oh, Maximus.
Yeah.
He's a traitor.
Always been a traitor. He's had that Stigmatica emblem on his hand forever.
Okay. Despion Querotis. I don't know how you say that. Level 8, 25. Despia plus a light or dark monster. Okay, so this just works in general with the abysses. Once per turn, effects during the main phase. Quick effect: change the attack of all face-up monsters currently on the field to 0, except level 8 or higher fusions. Nice. That's really nice. If this card you control leaves the field by opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand or special summon. Or special summon one Despia monster or fallen Albaz from your graveyard.
It's interesting, right? How it can summon Fallen of Albaz.
Is this mistranslation on part? I don't know. It just seems like they would say return to extra deck, but you know, because it's a fusion monster. It says if this, so it's talking about this card in particular. Either way, not important.
That probably is translation error.
Not important. It just seems like this would say, you know, to extra deck. Oh wow, we got like a That's pretty
Oh
cool.
wait, no. The first one, it isn't a translation error because it can either special summon a Despia, or Fallen of Albaz, or it can add them to your hand.
Okay, I was saying because it says if this face-up card control you can add to your hand. Oh, I thought it added this. My bad. I thought it just sent itself back. Okay. You got a Yugioh looking monster. That's pretty cool. Despion, Proscenium. Nice. Fiend 3232. Despi light or dark. During the main phase, quick effect, target a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link your opponent's control in your graveyard. Banish it or special summon it to your field. It does not negate effects. That is bonkers.
It doesn't negate the effect, but since it is a special summon of a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link, it does trigger the level 8 main deck monster.
Okay. Its effects is a turn. Okay. When this card destroys opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage equal to destroy monster's original attack or defense, whichever is higher. Now we got some
wingman stats.
Now we got some special summoning, or we got some spells here. Despi, the Stigmatica Theater. Field spell, always nice. You can only use its effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can fusion. Okay, this is your fusion card. One level 8 or higher, fusion from your extra deck monster using from your hand or field as material. Okay, so no graveyard. If a face-up non-fusion fairy monster you control destroy by leaves the field, you can target a level 8 higher fusion monster graveyard, special summon it. Okay, that's gonna be annoying trying to deal with like recurrable fusions.
Plus, it's a field spell, fusion spell.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Stigmatica, Curtain Rise, quick play spell. Once per turn effects, discard one card, then add to your hand or special summon defense a Despi monster from your deck. You cannot special other monsters from your extra deck except fusions. Okay. Nice Rhoda or special, but you know, you need to be. Does it say for the rest? Yeah, okay. Not terrible. Play this when you're ready to go into your fusions, so it's not that bad. And it also
looks like if you look at the artwork.
It's a Balix, that's pretty good.
It's like if you look at the artwork, it's the Despia attacking the Tri-brigade.
Oh, nice. Alright. Well, that is it for the Despias. Next up, we have some Albaz cards. Not too many, but let's look at them. You know, Albaz finally getting like more stuff. More Abyss lore cards. The Power of Friendship. You've got Black Clad Dragon, Albion. Level 8 Dark Effect. 25, 2000. Only use the second, or you can only use the second effect of this card's per turn. This card's name is treated as Fallen of Albaz while in your field or graveyard. That's good, they needed that. Something to substitute. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, send a Fallen of Albaz or Stigmatica spell trap from your hand or deck to graveyard, then apply the following effects. Depending on where that card was sent from. If it's sent from hand, special that card. If it's sent from the deck, place this card in the bottom of the deck. If this card is placed from your hand, draw one card. It's a replacer. Okay. It's probably influenced by the name.
Yeah, and there's another card that we're going to talk about that works in tandem with it.
Okay, next up, we have Bond of Stigmatica. That's pretty cool. Looks very Fire Emblem-ish. Special summon one Fallen of Albaz from your hand, graveyard, or among your banished. That's nice. You can.
Yeah, it's always good to never keep them down.
Activate during the end phase of the turn this is sent, in which this card was sent from to the graveyard. To activate a Fallen of Albaz, set this card aside the field. Oh, recurability.
The only problem I have with it is you're either getting one or the other effect per turn.
Yeah. Alright, this is what I was ready for. Anything that says Spriggans. I like the Spriggans archetype. Spriggans.
This is a very good card.
Interluder. Continuous trap. You can activate when your opponent activates a card effect. Return one Spriggans monster you control to its owner's deck, then apply the following effects. Okay, so you can negate that activated effect, or special summon a level 8 monster from your graveyard. That's the first effect. Pick one of those two. You can use each of these cards. You can use both of these. That's pretty nice. 2 effects. If a face-up exceeds monster you control leaves the field due to an effect, you can make all monsters you control lose 1,000 attack. So does this trap trigger itself? Like this one trigger too? Because I was wondering if you sent an exceed back to the extra. Or if this card even lets you
Buying a card effect, yeah.
So, okay.
But the main way you're going to be triggering this is by using Exploder's effect to banish itself, therefore leaving the field, or you're going to be using Time Thief Redoer.
Nice.
In a deck I'm going to build. Once all these new support cards come out, I'm going to showcase to you guys Time Thief Springans.
Yeah, I've been hearing about Time Thief Springans. Next
this
up.
deck trap's so good, though.
it looks just, really good.
It's a negate.
Next up, we have a hand trap, you guys. Like basically a generic hand trap, but it works well with an archetype as well. This works good, and I've seen a few people actually talk about this card. I think Witchcrafters have been kind of touting this as well. Okay.
It's Fleur de Lis.
Yeah. Okay. Swordmaster of the Bewitching Iris. It's a spellcaster light level 8. It's got 25 stats. You can only use its first and second effects once per turn during the main phase. If a monster whose effects are negated is on the field, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's pretty good. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can activate one of these effects based on where they special it from. If they special it from hand, special a monster from your hand. If they special from deck, draw 2 cards. Extract, destroy one of those special summoned monsters from the deck. Okay, this is pretty nice. It's like, you know, you're not going to be ashing some things. You're going to be like, go ahead, special from deck.
I'm a big fan of this card because I read in the Virtual World Facebook group that since we do have Lao Lao, and Lao Lao special summons a monster and its effects are negated, if we have Swordmaster, we can summon Swordmaster. Only problem is its consistency because it is not searchable.
Yeah, I was looking at this. It just seems kind of cute, like the Midoriya trap card. But other than that, you know,
it might show up. It might be a secret rare.
Yep. Is that it for the lore cards today?
Yes.
I think so.
For today's lore cards, that's it.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video on the Abyss lore, more of the whole Dogmatica universe, you know, all of that stuff. It's really cool to see. Like, this is basically our dual terminal replacements, you know. I always like whenever a new era hits and then we get like a whole lore. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please click subscribe, click the like button, follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, join our Discord. We're always popping off in there, talking about stuff, dueling every day. You want to come hang out with us, see what we're doing, get sneak peeks on deck profiles, all like this stuff, just do that, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.